Hi Libra, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Libra, now onto your January 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. Hi Libra, the first card you have is Ace of Rods. Way to go. This is new beginnings. It could be receiving an inheritance. It could be a new job, a new love relationship. It could be a new home. It could be the birth of a child. It could be some other type of new beginning in your life. You're going to start to feel like you've conquered a lot of things that you had wanted to conquer, or some of you may feel like you're finally healing some things that you had wanted to heal. Some of you are developing or changing something to do with your residence, or could possibly be moving. And you may really feel like the world is your oyster. Like you're sitting on the top of the heap and you're like, so many blessings and good things are happening for you. If you own your own business, I feel like you're taking on, or you're going to have more clients, customers, or accounts. Some of you may find that you've gotten selected for something. It could be like if you applied to a job, they pick you. It could be if you went on an audition for some part, they select you. It could also be in something else, like a team that you want to, a professional team or some kind of team or group or club that you want to belong to. And maybe they only have a select number of, people they can add to this team or group, and you'll find that you were selected. You may also feel like your self-esteem is getting elevated and a big boost in January. You could also find that you have more communications, like you're making more communications. You could be working in social media for a company, like maybe they're going to hire you and you're going to do their social media posts, or you could be involved in promotions. You could be the one doing the promoting, or like sending out email blasts. This could be even to your own friends and family. You could be the one like giving you an update. I'm letting you know this is what's happening in the family, or this is what's going on in my life, or you could be having a lot of communications. But like I said, for some of you, it could be at your job. That's something you're doing now. For some of you, this is going to be in your own personal life. You could be doing that. Some of you could be doing it for a business you own, where you're promoting your products, services, new offerings. I feel like you're going to be good at capturing people's attention in January. I feel like people are going to be paying attention to you, listening to whatever it is you're communicating. The next card you have in your reading is the Four of Rods, and this could be getting married. It could be about a marriage you're already in. It could be getting married, throwing a wedding for somebody else, attending a wedding. It could be also attending some kind of celebration. This could also indicate success coming to you in springtime. I feel like some of you are going to some kind of big party or celebration or gathering, and it is going to be great. Now, for some of you, maybe it's a New Year's Eve party, perhaps, or a New Year's Day gala celebration. And you may find yourself in the spotlight at this party. Maybe you're going to be exceptionally funny or entertaining or witty, or maybe you're going to be whooping it up and dancing and singing and having a great time. Like, I feel like there could be some spotlight on you at this party or gathering, whatever kind of gathering it is. You could attend a wedding that could make you feel very sentimental and emotional. Some of you are having some kind of dream come true here. Like if you were with somebody and you really wanted to get engaged and get married, this could happen for you in January. Or maybe it already happened in December and now you're planning it. And some of you may really be wanting to show off some new attire that you got. Maybe you got this amazing outfit for a wedding or for an occasion you go to, and it's really spectacular, and you're like, I want to show this off because it is amazing. You may feel like it needs to be seen. It shouldn't be hanging in a closet. Some of you are upscaling things around you, in either to you personally or to your environment. You may be getting plastic surgery or, cosmetic surgery of some sort. It could also be if you have gone on a diet and you lost weight, you may want to show that off even. Some of you Libras could be getting married in springtime or attending a wedding in springtime. And if it's not you getting married, you could be asked to be one of the bridesmaids or groomsmen or maid of honor or best man. You may even be somebody that wants to have a party or a gathering where you want to spread the good cheer. What's the Max? He gave you a big snort there on that one, so he must agree with that prediction. So you have to see how it plays out, but it all looks good for you here with the Ace of Rods and the Four of Rods. So the next card in your reading is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and effort, but gaining financial gain from your hard work and efforts. Those of you that are working Libras, I feel are getting a raise. That you're getting some kind of increase in your salary in January. And some of you may really see some kind of investments pay off. Even if you're a non-working Libra, you may have purchased something that you turn around and sell and it really pays off for you, that you sold it. It could be a property. It could be personal property also. It could also be some kind of investment like stocks, land. If you've had any feeling like you're forgetting how to do something and you need to brush up on it and get back in the game about it, like relearn it, you may decide to take some kind of class. It could be online, it could be in person, it could be a training session, it could be like a refresher for some of you, like a refresher class or course. You may be also trying to restructure and reorganize your money differently. Where it's invested, how it's invested, how you're handling it. Do you have a retirement fund? You could be looking at wills, like who you're leaving your money to. Maybe you want to change your will. Maybe you want to change where you're keeping your money, or who's managing your money. If you have a financial advisor, you may, or if you don't have one, maybe you want to get one. Some of you may be very, very focused right now, if you're a working Libra, and concentrated on putting all your force and effort into making money, because you may feel like there's something that you could just be worried about your future, right? It could be like, oh, I just need to have money for my future. But it could also be for something like you're particularly trying to do, like make some money because you want to start a business and you need that capital, or make that extra money because you want to move, or you want to buy a home, or you want to renovate your home, or buy a bigger house. And so you may feel like, I've got to put all my concentrated effort in on really making a lot of money. Now, you may feel like that's important in January, but this is a trend that could continue on for you throughout 2023. It may not be just in the month of January. You may also be examining on how you spend your money, and you may feel like you need to put the brakes on any frivolous spending. You could focus on that as well. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Thank you. The fourth card you have in your reading is the moon. And the moon can be secrecy and deception in romance. It could be secrecy by itself. It could be a card indicating romance. It could be that your own psychic ability and intuition has increased and is heightened in January. It could also indicate that something is an illusion going on around you. Also, you may want to pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams could be very active in January. I feel like you're hearing some kind of gossip or something that you don't like. And I hear you're not having it. Like, either you don't want to hear the gossip, or you don't believe it, or you don't want people to be talking to you in any gossipy way. And you're going to be really paying attention to your own psychic ability and intuition, because you're going to know what's true to you in your heart. You don't need somebody to tell you gossip or tell you things. You know what's true for you. I also feel that you've watched the shadow side of people fall, and people have exposed themselves with their dark sides, their ill intentions, whatever you want to say, their negative traits, their ill intentions, their malcontent, their dark side. I feel that some of that has any facade to protect that in others has fallen, and it's been exposed to you. So I don't know where this is happening. For some of you, this could be with people you work with. For some of you, it could be happening with people in your family, or a love partner, or siblings. I don't know where it's coming from, but I see you seeing the exposure of people's dark sides. I feel like about the gossip too, or anything, I feel like you want to remain neutral. And I feel that you really don't want to get dragged into anything. You want to avoid drama at all costs. So wherever there's gossip going on or drama going on, wherever that's happening in your life, you do not want to get mixed up in it or dragged into it. You may also feel like you've had to steal yourself away and protect yourself in some way, Libra. And in some ways, this could also be protecting your identity. So this could be like online or in some other way. I don't know, but it comes up as wanting to be protective of yourself, steal yourself away, possibly even protecting yourself online. That maybe it's against hackers. I don't know, but I get that energy here from the moon also. You may find yourself, when you're dealing with people in January, and maybe even before January and beyond January, where you may find yourself to be quite blunt and to the point, which I think I guess Libras can be that way. It probably tends on your rising sign or moon sign. The Libras I've known usually weren't so blunt, but it's coming up here that you're going to find yourself, when you're dealing with people, you're going to be quite blunt and to the point. So the last card you had in your reading, Sagittarius also had this too, I think in the same position that you did. And this is I don't know if it came up anywhere else, but I know Sagittarius definitely had the Five of Cups at the last card too. And this is sadness, loss, and regret. But not all hope is lost. There's still two cups that are upright behind the person. Sometimes this card can indicate a problem with alcohol, like drinking too much. And that could be you, or it could be somebody you are strongly connected to. I feel like you don't feel good about something that's happening. You don't like how you feel. It's like something you're watching, something you're witnessing around you. You don't like how you feel. You may feel like things have gotten out of hand. Things got taken too far. You may have been the perpetrator of it, or it may be other people around you that took things too far in an argument, or I don't know, in some kind of behavior. You could have seen people have too much to drink and behaving stupidly. That could have been you, but it could be, I feel like, it could be you, but I feel like in some ways it feels to me more like this is happening around you and you're witnessing it. And I feel like you're going to try to maintain your honor and not get too mixed up in the thick of it. Again, I get that. I got that sensation here too. Like you want to protect your identity, protect yourself against any drama. I'm getting that here too in the Five of Cups. And you may feel like you need to help people in some kind of situation, but it's costing you a lot. And the way that it's costing you is in your emotions. It could feel emotionally overwhelming to you. It could be emotionally stressful to you. It could also be depressing to you. And you may feel like if something needs to be fixed, you may feel like if you can't fix it, you don't want to try. Like you may feel like this is too much. I can't heal this. I can't fix it. So you may want to hire a professional to do that. That could be literally something happened and you may feel like I don't have the skills or the wherewithal to fix it, so I need to hire a professional. For some of you, that could be about yourself internally. Maybe you feel like you have too much depression or stress or anxiety, and you don't feel like you have the skills or tools to fix it, so you may hire a professional, like going to see a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a therapist, a counselor of some kind. It could even be physically. Like if you have some kind of physical problem, you may feel like this is too big. I can't fix it. I don't have the right medication or the right remedies or the knowledge of how I can fix it. So I need to consult a professional. That professional may be a doctor or a naturopath. I don't know what you're going to choose here, but you had a variety of things that came up here in this card. So you've got to sort it out, Libra. And remember, if you ever feel like these messages don't click with me or resonate with me, first of all, they're predictions. Now, sometimes, yes, these things may have already happened to you. So think back. If I ever say stuff and you're like, but that already happened to me. Well, that can happen in psychic readings. That can happen. And this is a general reading, so it can really happen strongly in general readings. Also, if you feel like it's not resonating with you, maybe your rising sign or your moon sign is where your messages are really coming to you in January. If you're like, none of that makes sense, then watch your rising sign. Lots of people write me and say, my rising sign was dead on for me, or my moon sign. I have people, cusp sign people write me. I listen to both, and you know, I'm on the Libra Scorpio cusp, and the Scorpio reading really resonated for me more than the Libra reading. So you have to keep that in mind too. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Libras to work with, use, and wear in the month of January 2023, you got sodalite. And the other sign that got sodalite for January is Taurus. So sodalite is a very powerful and healing stone. It's a lucky stone. It also is a good gemstone that brings order and calms the mind. It also encourages rational thought, truth, intuition, and objectivity. Sodalite stimulates endurance. It's good for bringing mental clarity and rational thought. It enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, self-trust, and it also promotes peace and harmony. Those things were addressed in your reading. I go back to this card. This gemstone really sounds like it's making sense for you. Also with your last card, with 5 of Cups and with the Ace of Rods. It's going to help you with your feelings and your emotions, especially if you find yourself feeling things very deeply in January. It's going to help you sort your feelings out, maybe compartmentalizing them or just sorting them out if they feel overwhelming to you. It's also going to be a good gemstone if you're wearing it to help you make decisions, and maybe even make decisions very quickly. And I do feel like it's going to be a helpful stone to you to feel like you're tapping into your higher self and your spirit guides and your intuition strongly in January. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're already subscribed and you're not getting notified, you may want to click that notification bell again and then click it again, because there's been a lot of changes here on YouTube, and that may be why you're not getting the notifications. And please do consider liking this video and sharing it with others, because it will help me reach more people and it will help this channel to grow. And I would appreciate that greatly. And if you would like to get any of this special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools to look into very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can find the most recently recorded videos. Links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And those links, if you click on them, will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And then you can pick whichever zodiac sign you want. You can also get them by going to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. There you will see all the video series I have recorded. You can go to the different series, read what divination tools I used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign link you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else's link, sign that you want to hear about, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, I won't go into all the video series listed down below because there are many, but I'm just going to name a few. So if you would like to get the psychic crystal readings that I do for each month, so if you want January 2023's psychic crystal reading for your zodiac sign, that link is down below, and it's also on my website. Remember, these crystal readings are like a continuation or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing here on YouTube. Also, I did 2 New Year's specials this year, 2. So the first is my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. And I also did psychic crystal readings for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. You're going to get a lot of messages and predictions there. I looked into every category I could think of in those crystal readings. I looked into how the year is going to affect you, what you need to be cautious of, what are the blessings in the areas of work, business, love, health, family, and, you know, any other predictions that came up. So you may want to check them out. And in the psychic tarot readings, I did 16 cards in total. So there's a lot of predictions there for general readings for you. And if you can do it, you know, it might help you if you can watch your rising sign and your sun sign both. Also, don't forget you're still being affected by the eclipses that we had at the end of October and in the beginning of November. And I always do video series, or I try to do video series every time we have eclipses. So the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 8th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available on Vimeo for each sign of the zodiac. And the eclipse effects from the solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 25th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Remember, eclipses bring endings and beginnings. And when I recorded both of those video series, the predictions went out well past 6 months. Usually eclipse effects last 6 months, but in both of those video series, I was getting messages and predictions that went out further than that. So you may really want to check them out. Also, my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022-2023 for each zodiac sign are available. And remember, that pre-Mars retrograde phase started in September of 2022. The official Mars retrograde ending is January 12th, but you're still being affected by Mars retrograde all the way in the post-shadow phase until the middle of March 2023. So you may want to check that out. As I said, there's other video series links down below. Please be sure to check them out. I put a lot of work and effort into these psychic predictions and messages for you guys because many people want private readings with me, and I really can't get to all the people on the list. I have over 2,000 people on my cancellations list and my wait list. So this is the best way to get messages and predictions from me and my spirit guides in the short term. Also, if you would like to make a donation and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a link down below in the description box that's connected to PayPal. And I want to thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you so very much for that. And oftentimes I think of saying your names of who donated, and then I think some people don't want other people to know that they watch psychic readings. So just know I do see the donations, and I do truly appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull, and I also have been putting them on my community pages on YouTube now because some people are bailing on social media platforms. They don't like them anymore or as much as they used to. So I am posting them here on YouTube, but they're in writing. And many people find that these predictions and messages speak to them. Maybe not the entire 5 paragraphs, but here and there, or some people do find the whole message and makes sense to them. I do believe if you feel drawn to check them out, that there is some message or prediction or multiple messages and predictions that will resonate with you. And I'd love to see you on my social media pages. I absolutely hope that you all have a wonderful and fantastic January 2023, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.